G'day everybody and welcome back to Sydney Trains Vlogs. Today is Monday the 27th of November 2023. Just thought I'd give you all a bit of a walk around Central Station, showing you all a bit of the upgrades and things like that that's going on. There's a couple of little differences that I want to point out. So as you all know, the entrance to Central Station on Chalmers Street is open. So instead of going down through the Devonshire Street entrance, we are actually going to head in via the new Chalmers Street entrance. We'll go for a walk through the Central Walk and straight up to platform 12. Just quickly, this clip was actually filmed a good few days after the rest of this video. I was told by a few of you kind people that you noticed that the Randle Street or Randle Lane entrance to Central Station is open, so I thought I'd just quickly show that. So they've tidied it up the best they could. It'll look a lot better once these buildings are repaired and things like that. So. Alrighty, back to the past we go. So pretty much all the signage has been put up, so that's almost complete. All the signage showing the new Sydney Metro platforms 26 and 27 has been covered over, as you can imagine, because those platforms are not open until next year. The first half of next year, actually. Just let me get I might use this as a thumbnail shot, so just give me a second. Spinning around like a Beyblade. And then we'll continue for a walk through here and we'll have a bit of a chat. Alright. Now, I think in the last update that I gave you all, there was some platform numbers that I was so certain were going to go up. Next to the escalators up to platform number 12. However, they have not been put up yet. Just zigzagging, dodging as many people as I can as we weave our way through to the escalators up to platform number 12. And once we end up heading back down, there's something at that end of the walk I want to show you as well. But we'll go upstairs first. So at the Redfern end of platform 12, there used to be a walkway for Sydney Metro workers to access their their offices, their site, the demountables that you could probably see when entering and exiting Sydney Yard on trains. Well, this walkway's been boarded off, and this walkway is actually what was, I guess you could say, getting in the way of workers being able to put the tracks through to the new platforms 13 and 14. So what we'll do is we'll just have a quick walk to the end of the platform here. Let me just do the... There we go. We've got a pretty wet week coming up. Didn't think it was going to start already. Looks like it's about to rain, but that's our own. Alright, so this boarded up part here was where the walkway, or the entrance to the walkway was. But once they remove this walkway, and you'll probably see in just a minute, once they remove this walkway, they'll then be able to continue placing tracks into platforms 13 and 14. So, right up here, you can see the tracks. The one on the left, and the one for platform 14, one on the right for 13, and you actually can see the end of platform 14 just there. And a bit more of an update actually is that they've already started dismantling this walkway, which I didn't know that they started doing. The only thing I noticed is that they boarded the end off here, which indicated that they were actually finished with using it. So that's an indication that at some point soon they may start continuing the track right through to the platforms, and we've already got these up, the stanchions, which will hold the overhead wiring. Put the tracks through, I guess, all the other little bits and bobs, and then they should be able to start testing trains in and out of the platforms, and then we should see it open, which will be pretty exciting. Something I bring up pretty much every update. I wonder if when these two platforms open, I wonder if they'll bring the South Coast Line trains back into Sydney Terminal. I know you've got a couple during the day, but I'm talking about all of them, which will be pretty cool. I'm sure that the people who live in Bondi Junction, Edgecliff, Kings Cross, Martin Place, maybe even Town Hall might be a little bit unhappy having to change at Central. However, it just makes a lot more sense having the interurban trains all run from Sydney Terminal. And I think that the South Coast Line trains may have been taken away from Sydney Terminal because platforms 13, or say 12, 13, 14 and 15 had to close until 12 reopened, and 13 and 14 were rebuilt. The only platform that's not coming back is platform 15. And another thing that some of you have brought up quite a while ago is seeing the platform 15's not coming back. Would that mean that platform 16 and onwards would be renumbered, 16 becomes 15, 17 becomes 16? But no, I don't think so. Central Station's 100 years old. I guess you've pretty much had those platform numbers for most of that time, so there's no real point in doing that, in changing the numbers. You just have a missing number. It's no big deal. The other thing I wanted to show you is here, beside the escalators down to the metro platforms, there's actually a bit of history. It's a touch screen, I think. Yeah, okay, so it's a touch screen thing, so you can actually touch on a location to see a bit of history about the station. Oh, maybe, I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm not going to run through the whole thing, but you get the gist of it. I might make a separate video on it another time. But yeah, so shows a bit of history. Okay, let's have a look at the colonnade. Right, that's interesting. So it's actually quite a bit of information there. I might actually do a separate video about. But if any of you are in Central and want to learn a bit more about what Central was like before it was built, yeah. Oh, okay, there you go. So you got the red dots for the archaeological finds and the yellow ones for heritage places. So yeah. Nice. Oh, you can enlarge it too for a much bigger photo. I guess these photos would be from the archives, which is good. But yeah, that's actually something I could probably do another time. I just gotta figure out how to do the video, or maybe just deal with it with the light reflections or something. Or maybe just do it like that. I wonder if I did it like that, if you can still read it. If I zoomed in. Yeah, anyway. That's something I'll probably deal with another time. I was going to go just have a look at the archaeological finds, which are actually in casing along the wall back there, but there's a bloke having a sleep there in this lovely hotel. That wasn't nice, but yeah, true. Well, that's pretty much all for this update, I think. Nothing else has really happened, but as I said, I will do a full walkthrough when I notice something different, whether it's a big change or a small change. I didn't want to just start the video up on platform 12 and 13 and go, hey look, boarded off, they're removing this thing, and then come down here and show that the video will be too short. So each time there's a difference, I'll do the full walkthrough. Yeah, say for example if they put those platform numbers there, just about here and about there is where I saw some workers putting sort of like platform numbers up, but only to mark where they'd put the actual numbers. I'll show you what I mean. Whoopsie, what am I doing? Alright, so yeah, I saw like a big number 2, which I guess would be, obviously because it is platform 12, that they put up, and they were putting like some markings and things along the wall, so that might be something that they'll do down the track as well. Should be alright. But maybe they'll just wait until 13 opens as well, so they could put both platform numbers. Alright, I'll just stop right there. Phil from the future here. A few days after filming the rest of this video, they actually placed the new platform numbers up. So I'll just quickly show you those, and then we'll continue with the rest of the video. Cool, so platforms 12 and 13, yeah, same treatment over here. Platform 14 as well, which I'll show you in just a minute. Right here. So platforms 13 and 14 aren't open yet, but we'll get to that very shortly after I show you these numbers. And behind the wall here are the escalators up to platform 14, same as the other side. You got the lift there, which is also closed, which will take you up to platform 14 as well. So maybe in the first, I have no idea, maybe first quarter or first half of next year, 2024, the new platforms might open. But there we go, new platform numbers up. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'm empty-handed. What's this? Usually coffee comes first. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.